We all know that the ideas and interactions we get at professional conferences are valuable, but our schedules are packed and our travel budgets are increasingly limited. Talking with several of your colleagues across the country, it's become clear that what they want is an opportunity to connect with peers, share ideas, and discuss issues, all without taking any more time than a lunch hour.
So many topics that come up: trademark protection, royalties, licensing fees. We're dealing with a PM on campus this week. Have you done that? How has that worked before?
When he was in London, we had to turn away hundreds.
Yeah, he filled Alumni Hall, I heard.
I would just value the opportunity to connect with people who are dealing with very similar scenarios in the same environment, yet in a non-competitive way.
I mean, we're all competitive to some degree, but there are things that we can share.
And what you're saying is there's value in keeping the group small so that people get to know each other and can have those honest conversations. Finally, I've come across technology that's up to the task. This spring, I delivered my first Trans-Pacific keynote address at Otago Polytechnic in New Zealand.
It's lovely to have joining us today from Canada, and that is Steele.
With audience interaction, video, and audio. 200 of you have responded so far. Obviously, the word technology is coming through loud and clear. The Zoom platform runs on multiple devices, from handheld and mobile to desktop, and it's particularly optimized for conversational interaction among a small group.
I think that makes a lot of sense. I do like the idea of prioritizing topic areas.
Over the past few months, the concept of a virtual roundtable for campus leaders in marketing and communications has gradually come together. I've spoken with a number of you individually and certainly by email, and I'm hoping that by putting our heads together simultaneously using the technology, we can actually see a little bit more of the possibilities than talking about it in the abstract or one at a time. After much discussion, here's what we have in mind. We start by inviting specific people that we think are going to add value, add insight and experience to a discussion. Then we identify some compelling topics, perhaps each month or whatever the frequency is. My role is to provoke discussion, to set up discussion either by circulating a report in advance or preparing a video or doing a quick presentation at the beginning of the session, whether it's me presenting or it's some other expert presenting or it's a practitioner presenting from their institution's perspective.
You go through sort of what the landscape is and use that as a scene setter and as a starter for us.
I really like the idea of being able to understand the trends that are going across the country. That's really helpful. Sometimes you can feel quite isolated in these kinds of jobs, just trying to keep up.
And then facilitate the discussions that we have in this sort of a roundtable setting. Discussion certainly critical as a part of the format. Zoom can allow us to break into sidebar discussions. You could split into smaller subgroups and go back and forth from one big discussion to small sidebar discussions. Hopefully this quick video has given you a taste of the initial pilot discussion and what it will feel like to use the technology. We think you would be a great addition to the group, and I would certainly welcome the opportunity to discuss it with you in more detail. Please drop me a note at ken@eduvation.ca and let me know if you're interested. And thanks for your time.